Hello, everyone! This is Phoenix Animator,
Hi, I'm Froggy Loppy.
and this is Be Happy by JTMNF.
Cool beans.
Yep.
Cool bees.
Cool bees.
Cool bees.
Oh, that tree
Yeah,
just grew in my
okay.
face.
That's
So
crazy.
we have some quests today.
Let me get out of F5 here.
Whoop.
So we extended the island. We did a little grinding work.
Yep.
Got some wheat going, and we've got some that is actually ready to harvest.
Yep.
Go ahead and grab those because we need to make some more bread. Phoenix made a cobblestone generator right here.
I did.
And he set up the lava fabricator and got the solar panels going, and they're all filled now.
Uh-huh.
And I've been punching wood, and good grief, this is all filled up again.
It has.
So we are now ready to move on to the other basic quests, and hopefully we'll go ahead and sort of get those out of the way. I believe we should be able to get several of them out of the way on this episode. What do you think?
We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
I'm just trying to get rid of this tree here because it's so big. So I thought I'd just go ahead and harvest this. This does not have the fast decaying leaves.
No, it does not.
So it takes a while, or do like I'm doing, just punch the things.
Yep.
I don't know, but I wanted to get rid of these so that we have some space at least. And I'll go ahead and plant the single sapling in the middle. I, as you could see, did a couple of saplings. So, because I just took down a couple of trees there.
Cool.
So that's good enough. Let's move on to
Quest.
these episodes.
Yes.
Episodes, listen to me. These quests. Quests! Let's open the book. Well, my thing says we have 2 completed, and the reason being, if we'll look in heating up is wood, and I did a bunch of wood.
Yes.
So, after having some wood and cobblestone, you will need some machines. You can get gravel and sand, and then use it to get some glass. This will be useful in the future to get some resources.
Very
so
cool.
we can go ahead and claim the reward, which will get pulverizer, redstone, and sawmill. So let's claim that reward.
Okay.
And the next one that we already have completed is what?
Basic of Bees. If you don't know how to play, I can help you and try to teach you how this works. First, let's see a house of bees. This is an industrial apiary from Gendistry. You can put your princesses and drones and it will just breed bees. Sometimes you'll get some combs and some spare bees, but pay attention, some bees don't produce spare bees. They have a fertility that equals 1, so you can change that with some machines. We'll talk about that in the next quest.
Claim reward.
Very nice.
Fabulous. So now, if we go back up to the builder's wand, that wanted 16 cobblestone. If I manually submit this, we'll get a builder's wand.
That sounds wonderful.
I think I should do that. So you're short on space, but you have you will have a lot of apiaries to deal with. You might consider that will be helpful. You might consider that will be helpful, a wand that can build for you. Okay, whatever. I might have one handy. Let me find out. Manually submit. Claim that builder's wand. Fabulously helpful. I love it. Moving on to the
Igneous extruder?
The igneous extruder wants gravel.
Correct.
Honestly, you can get a lot of cobblestone doing this machine, but what if you first get a lot of cobble, process it to sand and gravel, and you give it? Then I can give you the igneous extruder to compensate your effort. Fabulous. 16 gravel is what we need for the next quest. So, you have just now set up these machines, and there is power in this? No.
There is not power in that.
So we need to go ahead and fill that up, and I have all of these machines as well, which I don't need. But anyway, are these touching? Yes, they are. So if we
There we go. So they should be getting power now.
Yes, they are. So if we put some cobblestone in the pulverizer here, it will start pulverizing. So we can go ahead and start gaining. I'm going to put these machines in here. We can start gaining sand, is it? Is that what it makes?
It makes sand.
Yay!
And it has a
sand.
byproduct of gravel.
There we go. We have our first gravel. So now all we got to do is wait for it to pulverize enough to be able to be... I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of that stack in there. To end up turning into 16, was it? And then, moving on down the line...
So one of the quests that I wanted to do, if you back out real quick, I wanted to go to machinery.
Machinery?
And I want to go to help. There's the little bubble in the corner here.
Got it.
This quest is made to focus on producing mineral bees. Normally, the name of the bees that you have to make are in the description of the quest. If you are in a quest, for example, require the carbon bee, I advise for you to do the first quest where the carbon bee is going to be made. This is the only option that you get for doing the materials, so NEI will help you. You'll also need to do some quests in the other sets. For example, to make quantum bees, you'll need the mosaic and the ender bee. Monastic. I said that wrong. There's no mosaic in there. Monastic and ender bee. They can be obtained in the industrial factory area. The reason I wanted to do this, and we'll probably either go over that again when we actually get to this part, but I wanted to do this because I want the crescent wrench, the crescent hammer.
Yes, that's a good idea.
For 1 cobblestone.
Manually submit.
And claim reward. That way we'll be able to move our machines when we need to, because this is not going to be their home. Alright.
Yes, I agree. Definitely.
Now, going back to basics.
Back to basics.
Down here is Last Quest.
Last Quest. Okay.
I find this name interesting because it's not, but...
I know, really.
Let's finish this chapter. Have 5 different species of bees and choose A, waste energy with the apiary 3000, or B, don't waste energy, but have an apiary that's old. Your choice. Don't worry, you'll never regret that decision. It wants 256 cobblestone. It'll give you a queen of multiple types, and you get to choose between the industrial apiary and the apiary. I have 256 cobblestone on me, so I'm going to go ahead and manually submit.
Fabulous.
And we can go ahead and choose.
Well, I'm going down the forestry line, so I'm choosing the apiary that is the forestry line.
And I will take the industrial apiary.
Fabulous.
And industry.
Since obviously, if you're playing a single player, you would only be able to pick one of those. Since we're teaming up here, we can each claim each one of those.
And we haven't played far into it, so I'm sure that this will come back, even though it says it won't. That just sounds like it will be one of those. So choose the one that you feel best to use. But
the last quest turned into 3 additional quests.
Which is why I say it's not the last quest. But one we really want is this one here, called wool. We need a stack of stone.
Stack of stone. So we need the
how much stone do you have?
How much stone do I have? I only have 47 pieces of cobblestone.
Well, looks like I am going to... Did we get our igneous extruder? We did not. We need the gravel. How much gravel do we have?
We have 12 pieces of gravel right now. And there's only 6 pieces of cobble in there, so I may need to use some more of this cobble. So,
you probably will.
So if you could go get us some more cobblestone.
Certainly.
While I'm watching this thing tick down here, there's 4 more pieces of gravel that we need on this. But we got all of these queens in here, so this is really good because this is going to help start our apiaries. Because we definitely need those. I
Yes.
only have 13, so we'll be back in just a few minutes after we've got these 16 and this cobblestone we need. See you in a minute. Alright, we're back, and looky here, we have 16 pieces of gravel, so let's pull that out of there and open our quest book and look. Oh wait, I'm on stone. I'm on the wrong one. Igneous extruder is the one that I want. So let's go ahead and manually submit that, and now it's going to say sand. It wants 16 pieces of sand, and I did not pull the sand out. Let me pull the sand out. No, I got 2 pieces of sand, so there we go. Okay, manually submit sand. Fabulous. Now it wants 16 pieces of glass. And while we were on that little short break, I popped in this glass and I thought it would be done by now, and it's not. We still have 4 more pieces of glass to make.
Yeah, it's because it's nighttime, so it's not getting any power.
Oh, yes, it's not. So
alright, I will help us along here, and I will stick this solar panel right there.
Lower. That'll give us a little more power then, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's a lot more power, definitely.
And we'll stick this solar panel right here. The good thing about these solar panels is they connect to each other, so you don't actually have to run any things between them. You can just lay them down, and they'll transfer their power.
Oh, really? That's fabulous. That is definitely good to know. And this, I noticed that you just popped this one on top of the...
Yeah, it's pulling power from it.
You just popped this on top of the energy cell, and it's transferring its power automatically then, right?
Correct.
I've got 16 pieces of glass here now, so let's go ahead and finish this quest up.
Sounds good.
Placing the manually submit button.
Yay!
We can go ahead and claim the reward, and now we have this extruder. That is fabulous. So,
now, let's place the igneous extruder down right here for now. And we're going to go ahead and get our bucket. And we'll go ahead and break this slab. And we'll put this in here. We'll grab this water and put this in here. Now, if we look in here, the next quest, if you want to go ahead and pull that up. There's a temporary quest, I should say. If you want to look at that one.
The wool or the mutation? I'm sorry, which one?
The one called temporary quest with the bucket.
Oh, yes, temporary quest. If you notice, the 3 augments are not augments. Change them here. This is just temporary until I find out what's the problem. Sorry.
So
short mead bucket.
Yes, short mead bucket. Inside the igneous extruder and the augments, when you place it down, for some reason, and hopefully this will be fixed very soon so you won't have to do this, but if you do, this is what it's talking about and how to find it. Short mead buckets are in the augmentation for some reason. So I will go ahead and submit. And there we go. Now you can claim the actual augments that need to be claimed.
And now you can put the augmentations in there where they're supposed to be.
Exactly.
So everything is proper then.
There we go. That's all set, and that is making us some cobblestone.
Fabulous. And now if you go to the question mark on this one, this is the basic quest. Some quests give you some items that can help you boost some productions and mutations. Read the text carefully. The 5 quests starting in the one where the image in the Gendistry, where the image is the Gendistry apiary, are quests for learning. The texts are made for you to learn what to do next. They are only for learning. So if we submit a piece of cobblestone, it will generously give us a cherry coconut chocolate bar.
That sounds good.
Sounds tasty. Let's submit. Claim reward.
So it's referring to Basic of Bees, Mutations, and the other 3 that are down below it as what to do. So you'll want to make sure you come in here and read what it's saying. So like with Basic of Bees is saying that you want to go ahead and produce some spare bees before you move on to the next one. Because the next one, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, is asking you for the apiary, the industrial apiary that was given to you.
So
And
you
it
wanna
has
you wanna make
things
bees
that you need to
first.
do for mutations, which we'll get to in a moment. But we need to make some spare bees before we continue on that.
Definitely. We're also running out of area here, so I'm going to actually go ahead and make us another chest because I want to put just the bees in a chest. What do you think?
Sounds good.
We're running out of space here.
We are
You know
right here,
what?
right next to the craft table.
There we go.
That works.
I'm gonna put all my bees in there.
Do you
All
have
my
wood
queens.
by chance?
I do. How much wood do you need?
Well, powering Gendustry machines is not easy, but imagine that you can have 2 solar panels of the second highest capacity and 9 good flux ducts. Is your dream right? It needs 32 pieces of wood.
32 pieces of wood. Well, you know what? I just happen to have 32 pieces of wood
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
right here.
Why is there an igneous extruder
I
on the
just
ground?
threw it. I just threw it on the floor accidentally.
There we go.
So here you go. Here is 32 pieces of wood.
There we go. And we'll go ahead and manually submit this. Oh, now it wants some cobble. It wants a stack of cobblestone. Well, we just happen to have a stack of cobblestone in our igneous extruder. So let's pull those out and let's manually submit. And there we go. Now we have a little bit extra power. Let's claim that reward.
That's good. These are solar panel 5s.
Yes.
What we got first were
Threes.
solar panel 3s.
Yes.
These are solar panel 5s. So that's really cool.
And I think we should do one more quest.
Okay, which one would that be? The wool one, I hope, because
The
we
wool
need some
one.
beds.
Beds, string,
please.
etc. Wool can be used for a lot of recipes that can help you build some utility machines or blocks, like the bed. When it's night, your solar panels will not work and you need to wait for the sun to rise. Well, not anymore. You have some wool and build beds for you. 16 pieces of wool, 64 pieces of stone. Trade that in. There we go. And claim reward.
And let's make some beds. Absolutely. I've got the wood right here to make that. So, oh, wait a minute. We have a sawmill. Let's not do this. Let's be resourceful here. We have a sawmill. A sawmill, 1 piece of wood will give you 6 planks. So, that is exactly how many planks I need to make 2 beds. That is fabulous.
Yay.
So, we'll put those 2 in, and we'll put 6 pieces of wool in, and voila, I have 2 beds. Let's pop these beds down here. So now we can have the solar panels working for us all the time now.
Sounds good.
Should I just put them right here for right?
Yeah,
for
just stick them right
now?
here, and then there you go. And then I'm one right next to it. Perfect.
That way we're really cramped right now because we haven't actually built
Yes.
our island out yet. So that's
So we need
gonna be
to
next.
we need to build the island out a little bit more. And we need to get some spare bees. Which
So we're gonna do the.
Let me
I'm
drop
gonna
this
do the
apiary down for a
apiaries,
moment.
and you're going to do the industries, right? I put
Correct.
all the bees in here. This chest.
I'm not going to put them in at the moment. I just want to put this down so that I can look inside of it. Because what you want to do is you want to make sure this is near a flower and dirt. So the flowers that were under the tree, you'll want to make sure you bring them over
They're
near
in
the
this
apiary,
chest over
wherever
here.
it's at. Okay,
They're in this chest right
they're in
here.
that chest.
The double chest.
So I'll take a piece of dirt and I'll take a flower. And you want to make sure that those are near your apiary because these bees will need flowers. And you're going to stick in a queen and a drone. Or a queen. You're going to take... Yeah, you want a queen. You want to put a queen in there. There's a princess and a drone is what I messed up with before. The princess and a drone will make a queen. Or you can put the queen in to here. And then that will process. There's no power, there's no queen right now. But that'll process and give you bees.
And I'm going to place this apiary down, the forestry apiary, and we got the same thing going on here. I need it to be near flowers as well, I believe. I'm
Yes.
putting a meadows queen in here and a meadows drone, and that flower is probably going to work. How you know the forestry apiaries are working is you see these little bees coming out of the top, and that's how you know it's working. They will only work during the daytime. They won't work at night. They, I guess, take little naps, go to sleep during the nighttime.
Same thing with the industrial apiary. I went ahead and stuck the meadows queen in there as well, and it is working. The little bees are coming out.
I already have a comb.
Yay, look at that.
So that's cool. But what we're going to do is build two different areas side by side with each other, and we'll have our industry area and we'll have our forestry area. So we're going to be doing a little bit of grind work here. In the next episode, we'll have a basic small setup. Not too much, but we want to sort of take this in showing everything that we're doing, but any of the real grind work we'll just tell you about and explain it.
Yep.
But not actually record.
So we're gonna build up some spare bees.
Too boring. Yes.
And we'll expand our island out and make designated area for our machines, designated area for the industry and for the forestry apiaries.
Build a little house for our beds.
And then
straighten up because we're getting kind of clustered here. And
yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So we'll get that all set up, and then we will be back.
Sounds good. I'm hopping on the bed to have 5 in it, and it is time to say goodbye. I'm Froggy Lovey.
And I'm Phoenix Animator.
Thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this Be Happy. I keep wanting to call it Be Haven, which is what the party thing is.
Be Happy.
Be Happy. This, I think, will be an interesting series.
I think so.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. See y'all later.
Have a great day.